Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with Tapping Flamingo, and I have a question for you. So say you are on a cruise and you're just kind of haphazardly walking around enjoying the ship, and all of a sudden you find something like this sitting in a random area. What would you think? Would you go closer and inspect it? Would you think somebody lost their earrings in this bag? Would you pick it up, turn it over and look at it and go, oh, well, that's what I'm hoping people will do. So for the last several years, or several cruises rather, I've actually been making earrings to kind of hide, I don't really hide them, but place around the ship for people to find. I know a lot of people like to do this with little rubber ducks, but I thought this was a lot more fun. Plus the fact it gives me an opportunity to make jewelry. But I did have someone say something to me about this. They thought that doing it this way, people would think, oh, somebody lost their earrings. But seriously, if I found something in a bag like this, I'd pick it up and I'd kind of look at it and I would turn it over. And I don't think anybody's going to lose their earrings and they would be in a Ziploc baggie with a business card. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. But anyway, I'm going to take these out and I'm going to show you what I'm offering people. So I have a total of 11 because we're on an 11-day cruise. Let's start with these. These are made from glass beads and agates. And then I just use some bead caps. And then we have these orange and kind of a turquoise blue howlite at the top. These are glass. These are dyed howlite. I love that color combination. And then these are all just glass beads with some spacer beads. And then these, again, I think these may be a quartz with some spacer beads. And then we have some glass beads, whoops, with some spacer beads. And on the other side, I've got random acts of earrings. I made these earrings for you to find, wear them or gift them if you like. Please tag me on social media with your earrings. Have a great day, Tapping Flamingo. And it's my hope that when they find this, they will, if they have social media, that they will actually post that they found them. I know a lot of us are on a specific Facebook group for this sailing, and I think it would be fun if they would post that they found the earrings. I'm kind of curious. I usually stick around till somebody finds it, but sometimes I just kind of lay them in a random spot and get out of there quickly. But I would like to know who actually finds them. The next 6 we have here are these button earrings. Let's see if I can get them where you can. They kind of turn when they're on the card, but when you're wearing them, you can see them really well. There we go. Aren't those fun? And I love the colors together. So we have some button earrings. And so another pair of orange earrings. This time I put like little rust-colored crystals on there. And then these are actually some agate glass beads, and in the middle there is lapis. And then we've got some, I'm trying to think what these are. I don't think they're glass. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've made these. A lot of these, a few years back, I was involved in 100 days of making earrings. And so I made 100 pair of earrings. I did that every day. And the person who was hosting them, I think it was Turquoise Street is her name. think her name's Brandy over at Turquoise Street. But she hosted this, and she would give us random colors from a random color generator. And that's why some of these are kind of colors you would think, like, I think these right here were from that 100 days. But you know, those colors really came out nice. I actually like those colors together. All right, so we've got these. Some glass beads. I think these are glass, but they kind of have a carnelian look to them. And then the last pair, we've got some sharks with crystals. Aren't those cool? In addition to doing a random acts of earrings, I am actually going to be involved in a gift exchange. And I did a video on how I made this. It's Mardi Gras themed Christmas ornament. I'm not from Louisiana. I live there now. Originally, I'm from Florida, and that's what I claim as my home. They wanted us to have a gift exchange and bring something that is from, like, that reminds you of where you're from. And I thought, well, since I'm coming from Louisiana, I'll go ahead and do a Mardi Gras style Christmas ornament. But then since I'm from Florida, I'm also giving this little mermaid adjustable waterproof necklace. So that's what I will be giving for the gift exchange. Anyway, I got to finish packing. I'm kind of in the middle of all that. Got lots and lots of packing to do. And thanks for joining me. And like I said, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this. Am I doing it right? Or is it just too vague for people to understand? Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.